When you are thinking about Godzilla in media, you're probably thinking the strongest kaiju, but today we are actually covering the three weakest, from the strongest to the weakest. By the way, I just wanted to say I'm not biased at all, and also I don't hate any of these kaijus. I love them, but I need to scale them accurately, with no bias, of course. Well, let's start with the most hated on the list, Zilla. Well, Zilla is thought to be quite weak, but his durability is not that bad. For his attack potency, he is city block level as he stated. In the movie he has feats to back it off. And of course his higher ends are him surviving the two torpedoes which gets him to large town level, and survived 12 missiles which are actually large building level in a prior scene in the movie. So he's not as weak as you thought, but he's still kind. And for his quote unquote atomic breath, it's a fire breath which gets him to a city block level. Now for Shin Godzilla, he doesn't have a lot of AP feats, but only and only his size alone is definitely a city block level of power. Now for his feats, his higher ends of course is his atomic breath, with it gets him to city level. His fire breath gets him to large city block. The same with his smoke, large city block. Not only he has that thing, he also has a lot of beams like his tail beam and back beams. All of those are city level actually. In the movie he's easily not hurt at all by missiles and guns and tanks which get him to large building level, but in his weak spot he easily got hurt by a large building level bomb. So yeah, something that is good about him, he's really pain tolerance and has really good endurance, and he's going to keep coming without any pain, so that's going to prove him significant advantage over the others, and also has pain regeneration. Now for Godzilla -1, he would find his physical AP around city block level since he has statements and feats to back it off, like the tail whip move. His higher ends are of course his atomic breath, which gets him to also city level like scenes, although it has an aftershock that's calculated to be even higher. And also has regeneration, pain tolerance and pain resistance feats. Although he has weaknesses like explosions can cause him to explode pieces, but he can regenerate rather fast. So yeah, he's good in terms of hits. Okay, he might be the fastest and the most agile and can run and hit more fast, but I can still say that he's the weakest here because the lack of weapons. Of course his fire breath is decent, but it's not enough to do anything too significant to the Godzis, so he's losing, but at least he's putting a fight. His bites, tail wipes and fire would do insane damage to the Godzis, and his agile and leaps would throw them out, but I think he would get outlasted by their weapons, so he gets at first and last as the weakest. To be honest, people are going to be upset, and this is a really debatable fight, but I have in two place -1. Like his atomic breath is insane, but like I said, he has weak spots, so if Shin target the weak spots fast, he might not left him time to regenerate as good, and also Shin can regenerate also. And yeah, I probably barely have Shin above him, just like extreme diff, although it's still debatable. So yeah, I have Shin Godzilla in #1. I think it's deadly close, but his ability is scary. Like he has a lot more abilities than all of them, and he has the same atomic power with Godzilla -1, both capping out around, city level. But his back beam's scary because yeah, they are city level, but there are a lot of them, and they can actually tear up really good -1. And if he hits the weak spots of -1, yep, the fight is likely going to end. And not to mention they both can regenerate, so yeah. And his size kinda carries him in the fight, so I have seen Godzilla being the strongest of the weakest, but yeah. it comes close between -1 and you know. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe and like to see the next one.